Hi Mitzi, so lovely to have you here. Whenever I see you, I always think about Metropole. Metropole, in the early 60s was such an iconic place, at least for my parents and for myself, because your father, like most of the Parsis who built Bombay and Karachi, there's so many things that were very, intellectually, it was so rich. And your father, Saras Minwala, at the hotel, it was like a cultural center, the way my father used to say, because constantly he was getting people from overseas like Duke Wellington, Shakespearean plays. When I came down from Murray, the 3 months in the winter that I used to be there, invariably two, three cultural events. My father used to take me to. I remember the Georgian dance, which was absolutely fabulous. And then there was a ballet that came, and there was a Shakespearean play. These are the ones that I remember. And following the theatre or whatever was happening after that, he would take me and my mother, and always had some one or two other people, to the lovely dining room. And the dining room was, always still so much in my mind about, all these very, very elegant Parsi women would come there in their diamond jewelry and their Gara dresses, Gara saris. Because they took it very seriously. It was like people go here to a theatre and then to a dinner. It was basically that, but a little bit more lavish. And those images of the early 60s stays so fresh in my mind. And whenever I see you, and of course that discotheque was something which I want to talk to you about, was something that was so new. And it was not a discotheque like over here the young people go. Serious, but my father invariably after dinner, let's go to Mitzi's discotheque. And it was, where serious people went. It was something new, something, and whenever we went there, my father would always find his other colleagues or friends sitting there. And it seemed to not have any barrier about age or generation. So it was one of those things, just a novelty, and everybody wanted to go and visit it. And of course, the Hotel Metropole was just an iconic thing in the middle of the city. Now when I see it, it just feels like something very important is not there out of Karachi. Metropole was very much part of Karachi. So many of our guests, so many overseas important guests who came, official guests who visited, they would be staying at the Metropole Hotel. So Metropole Hotel sort of meant something very special. So now you tell me, how did you think about the discotheque? Of course, hotel was all your father's. And I had heard about it that Shah of Iran came to open it. Your father started building it sometime just after partition. And then the Shah of Iran came and did the grand opening. So, there was so much history to that place. It was just not one of those ordinary hotels. And your father's imagination, and I have a lot of respect for the Parsis, because when you look around Bombay, you look around Karachi, the kind of things, the kind of the architecture, the kind of cultural things. It is just amazing. When I went to Bombay, I went to the Wellington Hotel, and one of the things again reminded me. My son and I were sitting outside in the veranda and having tea, and all the Parsi women were coming in, their Rolls Royces or Bentleys or whatever, in Bombay, and they were coming with their aides, much elderly people, and they were coming to play bridge. And you could see them all coming, and the room would be packed, and then they would go in for their dinner again. So it just reminded me so much about what we did in Karachi, that I saw it happening in Bombay at the Wellington Club. And so these images are just wonderful images of imaginative people who contributed so much to these cities. It was lovely. So now tell me about your discotheque. How did you start? So Mitzi, lovely seeing you after quite a while. We were in Pakistan for 3 months, But I'm glad Spencer is here from Karachi and given us the opportunity for all of us to get together. Tell me, Bitsy, I've known you from no meaning that, when we were all in Karachi in the great 1960s, that is really the focus of that's always in our thoughts, right? And I associate that discotheque of yours so much because I remember, people like my father, politicians, people like those people used to always come. It was not something for young people just sitting there. So it was somehow or the other, it was such a big thing in Karachi that people who mattered, they were all sitting there after dinner, they would go. And music was fantastic, such beautiful. Well, how did you think about it?
Well, I was very depressed because my dad had just passed away, and a few years before, and I guess I was just not doing anything properly. And Happy said to me, "Why don't you start something?" So
Happy is your brother?
My brother.
Uh-huh.
So I said, "What should I start?" He said, "Oh, anything. Look at the size of the metropole. You can open it. Why don't you start a discotheque?"
Really? He came up with the idea?
He came up with the idea. So then, oddly enough, Tush, my husband, is my cousin.
And you were courting him at that time?
And he came to help me furnish it. And I wanted it very rough. So we went to the lumber yard and got them to cut the solid sort of
chunks of wood.
Yeah, logs, and
those were the seats.
Yes.
And that was the seating. We put guni on top, and the suthar in the hotel did all this. I said we must have the partition somewhere, and so we wanted to use only natural things. So we got all these empty bottles. God alone knows where we went to get those bottles. We made a whole screen of bottles.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that, yes.
It was, and the lighting, I guess. I can't remember what we did for the lighting. But then...
It was very disco type lighting. Very dark and, yeah, which made it all the more mysterious.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun for me to do.
And when did you close it?
I think we shut down about this 1970 maybe. My biggest thing was that all those Baluchis, Zafar Zeri, and all of those used to come.
All the time.
All the
time. Jamalis and all those people. It's amazing the kind of people who came to the discotheque. It was not really a discotheque the way one would think in the West.
By the way, they pulled the gun on Mitzi.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
You have to hear this.
Why?
Because I told him, "What are you doing with a gun in my hotel?" So he said, "I have to protect myself." I said, "Rubbish, give it to me. I'll show you how to protect." And I threw it. I threw it out of the window.
Really?
And he said,
and this is who was this?
Zafar Zeri.
Zafar Zeri.
From Balochistan.
The people who were doing the marble and all that.
Acha, okay. But why did they feel that they had to protect themselves?
Who knows?
I think probably all that little things that started. Anyway, lovely, because I love that discotheque. We used to go a lot after dinner. You know what is the thing about the friendship that we made in the 60s?
Yes.
It was a different time. You remember?
It
we used
was
to go up
absolutely.
Mitzimanwala.
Free time. It was a wonderful.
No, but as young girls,
Yeah.
and I was allowed to go with you and your brothers.
Yes.
And a few people we were allowed to go. Our parents were so strict at that time. Where are you going? And they were watching over us. But I was allowed to go with Tabinda and our brother. And because of the brother, there were other boys there. And we used to go to this incredible discotheque
Yes.
with Mitzimanwala. opened at the Metropole Hotel.
Yes.
Metropole Hotel is one of the iconic things of the
Gosh.
60s. An absolutely incredible place, a place for culture. And Cyrus Minwala used to bring in all kinds of performances from overseas. It was just there's so many things that I just don't know.
Those
we
were
missed.
the
Yeah,
days, my friend.
And Duke Wellington came to
Never end. How?
Duke Wellington came to Metropole Hotel. So we used to go to Metropole Hotel. We used to go to Damitas for coffee. Remember that cold coffee?
Yes, I remember that.
And
yeah.
when I went to New York, I asked for cold coffee,
Yes.
and they brought me cold coffee with ice. So I said, no, cold coffee. He said no, because it was a concoction that was very British, I think, with whipped cream and all kinds of things.
Yes. Or some ice cream.
Yeah, and then we
one
used to go.
scoop of ice cream.
Yes, and so
Yes.
I remember that discotheque was incredible, and somehow I don't know, we were just our minds politically.
We danced the night away.
Yeah, exactly, and we politically and in every way it was so.
Do you remember
different?
the fancy dress parties we'd have?
Yeah, absolutely.
And actually, everyone made an effort.
Of course, very serious effort.
Very serious effort.
Yes,
and,
yes.
So
Yes.
Yeah,
So it was a wonderful time to grow up, because politically it looked like everything was fine, and Pakistan was doing so well. Economically we were doing so well. We were the second largest Muslim country at that time. So there were so many things that, it all changed, but then that's part of life, I suppose. Things change.
Yeah.
But you and I had that
we were
privilege.
lucky. We were lucky to have been born.
And enjoyed that period here.
Enjoyed that period of our lives.
Yeah, that's the
absolutely.
emphasis in my book also. 1960s Pakistan was.
I think it was early 70s by then, probably.
No, while we were
60s.
growing up, the 60s was
Late
like that.
60s, yeah, that's true.
70, 71, it was different.
When we got, exactly, yeah.
Then what happened? Then East and West moved out. So it was really up to 69, 70 that we had the discotheques and going for mixed parties and going here and going there.
Well, we still have the mixed parties. We do have balls.
At homes, yeah.
No, the balls are in
Actually, now they're more elaborate.
Yeah, they're very elaborate, and you have them, and we've got these very wonderful
event managers and
event managers doing things, but we've got the clubs where you have to be a member, and otherwise you can't go, and they hold some wonderful events.
No, it's very elaborate
it's
now.
all there, but
it was simpler when we were growing up.
Yes,
But we did things that don't exist today.
True.